Hi guys, it's your boy Gadget Man 404 here. I am working, as you can see. I'm driving, uniform on, ID badge, blah blah blah, and I live. Oh shoot! 1 minute, guys. There's a car in front of me. I'm out in the countryside at the minute. And, I think 1 minute, guys. Thank you. Cheers. Sorry about that, guys. I work out in the countryside sometimes. I go to some farmers and stuff because I'm a carer in the community. But sometimes some of our jobs are rural, so we have a bit of a drive, and these rural villages are very narrow country lanes. And as you just saw there, guys, a van just decided to, or four before, just stopped in the middle of the road talking to some people, and then I had to go down a ditch to get past. But there you go. Driving past Sutton on the Hill. Check out my video that I've done, guys, flying around the church in Sutton on the Hill, and I got permission from the vicar, so I haven't broken any rules, etc. Right, so the main reason I'm making part 2 to will remote ID come to the UK, I have a bit of a heads up. I've been told by good authority that it is coming to the UK, and it's probably going to be fast-tracked. And the person who told me was none other than Xjet, or as we all know him as Bruce, the guy from New Zealand that's always getting in trouble with his local authority because he's been flying for 50, 60 years, man and boy, whoa, and he's always getting in the bad books, and he's saying about pushback, no regulation, they're over-regulating, they're overreaching. And I did a video yesterday or the day before, and I got a message from Xjet, guys, right? Quite is well thought of in YouTube world, and he saw my little video, and since he's seen my video, I don't know if he shared it, but for me this is quite a good view in such a short time. 253 views. Now, up until the time he told me he'd seen my video and said I made a good video and I need to push more awareness to other people, that I've now gone from 30 views to over 235 views. I don't know if it's got anything to do with Xjet, but if it is you, Xjet, thank you very much. And I got a new subscriber as well. I don't know if that was anything to do with the video that I did 2 days ago or whatever, but I put in my video that my personal thoughts were that I believe that remote ID, or whatever we decide to call it, is coming to the UK, and then Xjet has said he has heard that it is coming to the UK, and that they're fast-tracking it, and it will be here in less than a year, or a year or so. Now, obviously, he lives in New Zealand, but I think he's on the channels and he talks to people. He was on Philly Drone Life, he's been on Ken Heron, he's been on lots of Geek Varna, I think. He's been on lots of other people's channels. He knows a lot. He's been around a long time. He's seen all the changes happen from years ago to present time, and he said back then that by doing what they wanted us to do, they have now shafted us, and we can't do anything about it other than don't do it, or sort of try and stand your ground and say you're not going to have remote ID. But then, even on which I have the Mavic Mini, guys, this is sort of a tandem. I'm driving, so this isn't a script. I'm just driving to my next call. Things pop in my head and I talk about them. So as I was saying, I had the Mavic Mini, and it had in the menu back when I had it over 4 years ago, remote ID was part of the menu. And now they've activated that. They did a software update for the Avata and the Mavic Mini 3 Pro, and I think even in the Mini 2, the Mini 3, the SE, they've now baked remote ID into the firmware, so those drones are remote ID compliant. So make of that what you will. They're a massive company, and if these manufacturing companies incorporate the remote ID into their drones, then they're allowed to keep selling their drones. If you don't incorporate remote ID into the software, then you won't be able to sell your drones in those countries. So they want to be seen to be playing by the rules, which is what they are doing, because that is what we're being told they have to do. So they are doing it. Let me just, I don't know how the sound is, if you can hear my horrible gear changes. I don't know, hopefully not. So yeah, this is a part 2, a follow-up to the video I made before, thinking it's coming, and I have it on authority by no other than Xjet that it is coming to the UK. I believe it's in other countries. I think it's already in Italy. I think it's going to Ireland. There's certain rules in the Netherlands, because I've just had a message from a guy from the Netherlands. He's got like 3 or 4 different licenses for different drones, because they have different licenses for different categories, and he's got the A12 or something. I'm in the open category. Now my drones, one was under 250 because I had the Mavic Mini. I've also got the Anafi, which is 320, so that's over the 250, so I'll register that one. I redid my online testing, flight ID and operator ID. Flight ID or the operator ID, one lasts 5 years, one lasts a year. So it's probably, the flyer ID lasts a year, and then you have to do the test. No, the testing is every 5 years, but the flyer ID to reapply for it and lasts for a year. I think that's how it works, guys. I am now arriving to my next call, so I'm going to have to cut this one short in a minute. But I just wanted to put the word out there that I was thinking it's coming, and unfortunately I was right. I don't know how long it'll be before it comes, and to what extent, if we have to have a chip or something on the drone, because I've got FPV drones, so they're like, I've built them. So I think if you build a drone, you don't have to add a chip, it's only bought drones. I think that's how it's working, but as I say, I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll have to do some investigating perhaps and keep you guys posted. I've arrived at my next call, so I'm gonna have to go. I've been Gadget Man 404. You guys been awesome as always, and give this video a thumbs up, share this video, share the other video. In my playlist I've got Mavic Mini, I've got EOS Canon M video camera clips, mods, Hobson Zeno, Parrot Anafi, Parrot Bebop, because I've had lots of drones, and some FPV, but probably I don't have an FPV category, it's just generic. I may have put some of the FPV videos in with the Mavic Mini or whatever, but give them a watch, see what you think, spread the word, guys. It's coming. More people need to be talking about this. It's coming. It's gonna be in America in September, and then it's coming here in the UK, and I don't know what action we can take. Some people's view is don't do it, don't have the modules and let them have to police it. But then you could get a criminal record and go to court and get fines because of what someone says. So that's on your head if you don't want to abide by the rules. But I am one of the people that probably will abide by the rules. But have your say, guys. I said it in my last video, have your say. And that's it really. I've been Gadget Man 404. You guys have been awesome as always. Like, share, subscribe, pass the word on. More people need to be doing videos about remote ID. It's coming, so we need to make plans for what we can do when it comes, because it is on the way. So we need to sort this out. Gadget Man 404 out. Stay safe, fly safe, keep each other safe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Gadget Man 404 out. Cheers guys, bye. Woo.